Mindset, a daily dose of practical wit and wisdom with a professional educator and trainer, Amazon best-selling author, United States Marine, television and radio host, Paul G. Markel. Each episode will focus on positive and productive ways to strengthen your mindset and help you improve your relationships, career goals, and overall well-being. Please welcome your host, Paul G. Markel.
Hello, welcome back to Morning Mindset. I'm your host, Paul Markel. Thank you once again for taking the time out of your day to join me. If you read the title to today's episode, you might be thinking, what does this guy have in store for me? And who's this guy to say that I may be wrong? Well, I want you to prepare to be wrong. One of the greatest disservices that we have done to our children over the last 20 years or so is to coddle them and to treat them as if they're always correct, even when they're wrong. New math and new English. And, it doesn't matter that you spelled cat, K-A-T, because, we know what you meant. So if you think that cat is spelled K-A-T, then, that's okay with us. Or how about the Common Core math where a kid can say that 2 plus 2 equals 5? You're like, as long as he can explain his reasoning behind 2 plus 2 equals 5, then that's not wrong. Yeah, it is wrong. And the problem that we're facing right now as a society is we have raised an entire generation of children who are never told that they're wrong. They've never been told they're wrong. They're just different. Just different answers to different questions. No, sometimes you're wrong. And being wrong is part of growth. It's part of development. It's part of actually getting better. If you went and joined a football team and you wanted to be a receiver, that's the guy that catches the ball. Let's say you wanted to be a receiver and the quarterback throws you the ball and you drop it. You fail to catch it. You miss it over and over and over again. The coach, if the coach wants to win, the coach is not going to say, hey, you're a great receiver and what you're doing is exactly what we want you to be doing. No. He's going to correct you. He's either going to do one or two things. He's going to give you a new job, or he's going to show you better how to catch and receive the ball. Or you could go the opposite end. You could be a quarterback. People need to be taught. Not everyone is perfect right out of the gate. As a matter of fact, just about no one is perfect right out of the gate. Being told that you're wrong and being shown that you're wrong or that you're not doing it correctly is part of the learning and growth process. When you showed up in school the first day, you probably didn't know how to spell words or what have you. But you were showed that K-A-T does not spell cat. K-A-T is nothing. It's not a real word. C-A-T is cat. Dog is D-O-G. Okay? It's not D-A-W-G. I don't care what your favorite rapist says. Coaches, teachers, instructors are there to help us fix ourselves, to help us get right, to help us improve. One of the reasons that people don't improve, that don't better themselves in life, is because they're afraid to be told that they are wrong. They're afraid of criticism. They view criticism as some type of personal attack. Who are you to tell me that I'm not the best ever? Well, you may not be the best ever, and you probably aren't. A good coach doesn't really care about your feelings. A good coach does not plan the training session around how he thinks it will make you feel. A good coach or a trainer or an instructor has a program that they want you to follow. They have a training curriculum. They know how it should be done, whatever it happens to be. And when they have students and pupils that arrive, if they are a good trainer, if they are a good coach, a good instructor, they will follow the lesson and they will teach the lesson regardless of how it makes the students feel. They don't have to worry, or they shouldn't worry that, well, these students aren't going to like it if you tell them that they're wrong. These students won't be psychologically comfortable if you tell them that they're doing it incorrectly. Think about the medical field. What would happen to us as a society if we applied the new age, you're okay, I'm okay, we're all okay, KAT means cat, 2 + 2 is 5. What if we applied that thinking to the medical profession? What if we allowed paramedics and EMTs and emergency room doctors to just, well, we don't want to tell them that they're putting the tube in wrong, because what's wrong? What actually is wrong? What does wrong mean? It's just a different way. No, there's very specific ways to put tubes and needles and things into human bodies. There are very specific ways to set bones and apply bandages. And if you do it wrong, you can injure the patient even more. It's really, really important that we do it right when it comes to treating people. But if we follow the, well, 2 + 2 = 5, if that's what makes you feel good, I can't even imagine how our society would be. One of the reasons that many people don't seek out training and coaching and they don't advance is because their ego can't allow them to be told that they're wrong. They're afraid if they go to the school or the class or the course that the instructor might point out something that they're doing wrong, or they might not be the smartest, best, most gifted person in the class, and their ego can't risk that. And we see that every single day. We have an entire generation that was raised to believe that nothing they do is actually wrong. It's just different. No. In the really real world, sometimes you're wrong. And if you want to advance in your career, if you want to actually grow and be better than you were before, if you want to be better today than you were last week, you need to park your ego, close that hole underneath your nose, open up both your ears, and be prepared to be told that you are wrong. Now, being wrong doesn't mean you're a bad person, doesn't mean you're evil, doesn't mean you're worthless. It means you need to fix yourself and do it better next time. And that's how we grow, and that's how we lead a positive and productive life. That's how we grow in life. That's how we grow in our careers, and so on and so forth. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much once again for tuning in to the Morning Mindset Podcast. If you liked it, please share it with someone who you think could benefit from it. I'm your host, Paul Markel, and I'll talk to you again real soon.
Thank you for spending time with us today. To get show notes, submit a topic request, and for more from your host, Paul G. Markel, visit morningmindsetpodcast.com. That's morningmindsetpodcast.com. Please leave a review for this podcast on your favorite podcast player. We appreciate your time and effort, and we look forward to reading your honest feedback.